Character prompt. Overbroken paladin of Selûne turned monk. Fly me to the moon. Let me kick its ass. Let me show it what I learned in my moon jujitsu class. Oh wait, I saw there's more actually. Wow, this blew up. I wish the moon would. Hey, what's up everybody, I'm SkyDieRay here. Welcome to another DnDMemes video. Before we jump into the video, I have to remind you, if you're not subscribed to the channel, to please consider doing that. And you know, it's pretty easy, just click on that. You also have to click the notification bell, otherwise YouTube doesn't notify you of videos. And if you change your mind later, you can unsubscribe, it's pretty easy. But you know, subscribe. And yeah, with that being said, enjoy the video. I feel very cold out right now. My homebrew game that is visibly a pile of garbage. My players who haven't played D&D in 3 months. That's so nice actually. Just you know, make sure you don't give them too much D&D at a time, because if you do that they might realize just that it's a pile of garbage. But if you keep them on a low dose of D&D like every few months, you should be good to go. D&D is D&D, as long as no one is an a-hole. I found my cleric's guide for a Tiras campaign. I've come to inform you all that the ancient Greeks spelled Thoth, the Egyptian deity, as O. Oh my god, it's actually true! It is actually not a fake fact! That's amazing! Hey, thanks! Now die! That's a bit aggressive. Thoth was the god of knowledge, so it wouldn't be inappropriate to ask, oh, what's this? Oh my god damn it, dude. I'm a bit disappointed in this community. Don't like this post. And obviously somebody had to make this joke. Begone, Thoth. They're right next to each other in the player's handbook. You know, I have this girl, and we'll call her ANIMATE objects. And you know, we have her friend then, and her name is ANIMATE dead. Don't know if it's been done before. D&D combat be like, 1 hour here is 7 years on Earth. It's really sad because it's pretty accurate. I mean, it's not necessarily sad, but it's weird, you know? It's weird, I guess that's more accurate. D&D, the only game where a 30-second combat takes 3 hours and a 3-hour walk takes 30 seconds. 30-second combat? What is this? Marathon arena? Jokes on all the female bards. The reason sex with a vampire doesn't usually result in pregnancy isn't because their sperm is dead. It's because the vampire can't come inside without an invitation. Thank you for coming to my haunted talk. I swear they were just here. Paladin. Hey, has anyone seen the bard or rogue? They were here 60 seconds ago. The bard and rogue, 500 gold deep in an illegal alley gambling game. I wonder if rogues or bards are worse, or if they're equally bad. I had a character in a GURPS campaign, years ago, who had a crippling gambling addiction. The DM looked at my sheet and pointed out that I forgot to add gambling as a skill category. I did not forget. I just decided to begin with that. Just because he has an addiction, that doesn't mean he has to be any good at it. He is addicted to lose money. I pity the fool. Do not pity the dead, Harry. Pity the living. Especially the poor cleric that's about to waste a diamond worth at least 1,000 gold pieces on your dead ass. God damn it, Harry. None of this would have happened if you would have not put your name in that goblet of fire. Some clerical advice. Always have gentle repose on in the event you can't resurrect someone with Revivify immediately, as this will extend the duration to 10 days. This is especially helpful if the party has this tendency to not hand over goddamn diamonds, or worse, when they count it as your loot instead of party loot. The moment fans of D&D and wrestling have been waiting for. Dice used as weapons. They even used the D4s. What? Oh no. Oh man, what the hell? Okay, that has to be painful. That looked like real pain. They probably didn't use foam dice, nor was there enough cushion on the ring. Yep, Legos times 10. Yeah, looks like it would have hurt like hell. Definitely not gimmick dice, and the ring is just canvas on wood with very little padding in between. Just for those who aren't aware or don't follow wrestling, this is a variation on a spot which usually uses thumbtacks, usually saved for hardcore matches, and involves a lot more blood. The dice are used here because Brandon Cutler, dude with the dice, is also a massive nerd. Dude rolled super high on damage. Improv time. Your friends want to have a Halloween one-shot. You are chosen to DM and instantly have a ton of ideas. Everyone can make it and they are all excited to play. Halloween is tomorrow and the only thing you've written down is apricot. Oof. So you arrive in a tavern and see an apricot waiting in the corner of the room for you. It sits, brooding in the darkened corner. An air of foreboding washes over you as you approach the high-fiber hooded fruit. This was actually posted before Halloween, so I just hope it went well for the guy. It's just simpler. Recognizing that times have changed, the wizard edits her spellbook to remove the binary succubus incubus in favor of the non-gendered and, frankly simpler, summon fuckubus. God damn it. Fuckubus sounds like a site that I now have to go buy the domain name for. God damn it. Kind of ironic that this joke made me choke. Given the variety of species that fall under the fuckabee, or demons who casting that spell would be like spinning the wheel of fetishes. It's time to reignite the dice wars. Always go for this. Never ever go for this. Only villains do that. What? Okay, that's one confusing way of making the d4. What the hell, dude? Why would you do that? True villainy is one number on each face. The result is the one it lands on. To be honest, that doesn't sound as bad as this one from the meme. Cross the streams on. Okay, the title is giving me a stroke, so we'll move on away from that. Sort of a house rule, but when someone counterspells a counterspell, it causes something from the wild magic sorcerer table to be rolled, which ironically led to the boss rolling a 92 and being reincarnated on the spot after the players killed them. Depending on what the boss reincarnated as, it could be a second form or a hilarious anticlimax. It would be pretty hilarious if they just reincarnate as something extremely weak. Okay, but this is genius and I'm stealing this. Character prompt. Overbroken paladin of Selûne turned monk. Fly me to the moon. Let me kick its ass. Let me show it what I learned in my moon jujitsu class. Oh wait, I saw there's more actually. Wow, this blew up. I wish the moon would. Why would you hate the moon, dude? What did the moon do wrong? What did it do to deserve such hate? Or werewolf monk who's not very happy about his whole situation. A friend told me, cheer up, things could be worse. You could be trapped in a deep hole filled with water. I know he means well. DM tip. Traps are boring and steal players' agency. Give players the click moment when they step on a trap to do something as a potential reaction. The help, I think I stepped on a landmine moment generates way more player interaction than just taking 1d8 trap damage with no roleplay. I love this idea. To be fair, it doesn't help much when the dumbass PC, me, pulls any random lever they see, plunging them into a hole filled with monsters. Grab your gear, it's dragon fighting time. Young man, here's some dad advice. Do you play fighting video games? Instead, join a jiu-jitsu or boxing gym. Call of Duty? Walk down and enlist as a marine. Sports games? Go outside and play sports with people. Don't be a thumb warrior. Do it for real, like your grandpa did. Yep, very good advice. RPG player after reading this. Quest? Are we going on a real D&D adventure? Or Pathfinder or, I don't know, another TTRPG? I spent 5 years in college with nothing to show for it but a piece of paper and a lot of debt. That should at least net me Shocking Grasp or Firebolt. Maybe a level 1 spell. Eldritch Blast? Anyone? I sure think that studying computer science is something akin to eldritch knowledge or black magic. I don't know if you remember, but there was actually that post, I think it was a meme a while ago, with programmers being wizards or wizards being programmers, making a lot of similarities between them. Karl Marx would hate Dungeons and Dragons. Have you noticed that as we get deeper into any dungeon, there are fewer creatures to kill, but they're much more powerful? Yeah, so doesn't that suggest to you that there's a class structure at work here? Like, what if the goblins down here are only easy to kill because they don't have access to armor, swords, spells, the means of destruction, if you will? Maybe, but like, we're planning to kill literally everyone anyway. Yeah, but not in a classist way. Well, if we're going in that direction, they're also different race, culture, and probably with unique gender notions. Okay, pause. No, there is no field of sociology in the realm of Altargax. May I roll to understand the human condition? You may not. If I had a nickel for every time the players rallied a communist revolution among the big bad evil guy's minions, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Only twice? I've DM'd for multiple groups and each one tried to do this. It's like the most common method of campaign derailment. The runner-up is probably disregarding dungeons outright and making bank through ruthless capitalism with a slice of social manipulation. Disregard damsels, acquire currency. Is a d4 a lot of damage? Depends on the context. Roll it? No. Step on it? Yes. The good news is I found my d4. The bad news are that he stepped on it. Better news, it's got a cool new paint job. Fine, I'll read some comments, I guess. Comment review. I grew up in an orphanage. Okay. Owned by my parents. Why would they put you there though? Wouldn't that be weird as though? This is my gnome artificer, Mo. He roams around the land with his iron defender, Meanie, and his 2 golem friends, Ini and Meanie. He doesn't remember much about his backstory, other than his loving parents, but that's probably because he regularly blows himself up via his experiments. I have realized my first D&D character was a Scooby-Doo villain. He was a tricky cleric who would use thaumaturgy, disguise self, and other magic to make places seem haunted so people would pay him to perform exorcisms. I mean, you have to admit that it's a pretty solid business strategy. That's why so many Scooby-Doo villains were doing this. Magic items are already nice, and when you get them often, that's even better. What if it's too often? I feel like it kinda sucks if you get them too often, you know? Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did and subscribe for more if you haven't already. Also, thank you so much to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon, I really appreciate it, so thanks a lot for the support there. Also, links below if you wanna follow me on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, join the Discord server or check out the subreddit. And yeah, that's it. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye!